All right. My name is Alexander Osei from Ghana. Our previous lecture, we ended with the title. Today, we are going to start with introduction, which is the second part of an essay. Now, introduction, this is the portion where the writer prepares the mind of the reader for more. So, if you are a writer and you want to prepare the mind of the readers, the introductory paragraph is what you have to use. Right? Good. So, over here, the writer gives a gist of the whole idea to be discussed in the body or the developing paragraph of the essay. Right? So, that is the paragraph that the writer uses in order to prepare the mind of the readers. Right? That is, the introduction is the brief of the entire idea of the essay. And that is why the introduction needs to be carefully planned in order to catch the attention of the reader. The introduction gives a brief or a gist of what you are coming to discuss within the body. And so the introduction or the introductory paragraph needs to be carefully planned, because in an examination where the examiners hardly ever read the entire essay before awarding marks, the introduction and the conclusion is the most important parts they normally read in order to determine how fluent and skillful a candidate is in terms of writing. So it is very important to write the introductory paragraph or the introduction and the concluding paragraph or the conclusion very well. I hope it makes sense. So like I earlier said, the introductory paragraph is used to prepare the mind of the readers about what a writer wants to write. And it is the first paragraph of the essay, which comes right after the title or the topic. Right? Thus, it is the path which ushers the readers to the main body. So, the introduction or the introductory paragraph ushers the mind of the readers to the main body. It prepares the mind of the readers to the main body. I hope it makes sense. Now, introduction can be developed in several ways. One, you can use quotes or quotations. You can go by quotes. Right? You can use quotes. Very popular, nice, and interesting quotes. You can also go by rhetorical questions. Rhetorical questions. You can also use your past experiences. Past experiences is very, very good. Sometimes it makes the essay very rare. Yes, notwithstanding, if the past experience is not worth sharing, it is not good to capture it. Statistics is also very important. Figures, going by statistics, according to the Statistical Board of Ghana, according to this, that, they quote statistics. It helps or it's one way or the other educates, right? It's very important. Definition is also important. Using definition to build your introduction is also important. You can also go by listing. Yes, you list the items that you want to, yes, you list them. You can also go by story method, right? Good. Now, actually, a very fantastic introduction or introductory paragraph must contain two things. That's the components of the introduction. A good and enticing introduction should always include thesis statements and organization of the essay. Thesis statement and organization of the essay. The thesis statement is the part of the introduction, which actually captures what the writer wants to do in the essay. It captures what the writer wants to do in the essay. Thesis statement is similar to the topic, but not the same as the topic. For instance, assuming the title of the essay is about causes of teenage pregnancy in the communities around University of Cape Coast, campus in Cape Coast, the thesis statement will be something like, right? Assuming we are writing on causes of teenage pregnancy in the communities around Cape Coast, right? The thesis statement is going to be like this. So the thesis statement will be, in this essay, I would like to underscore, or don't use or when you are writing, but because I'm teaching, I want to use different words so that you'll be familiar with it, right? So I would like to underscore or accentuate or highlight or high spot 3 causes of teenage pregnancy in the communities around University of Cape Coast campus in Cape Coast. Whatever the case may be, what I want to say is that I want to highlight or I want to underscore 3 causes of teenage pregnancy in the communities around UCC campus in Cape Coast. Now, bearing the title or the topic in mind, we could see that the thesis statement is giving reference. The thesis statement within the introductory paragraph is giving reverence or is giving respect to the title, which is the causes of teenage pregnancy in communities around University of Cape Coast campus in Cape Coast. So we could see that the introductory paragraph is not deviating from the title or the topic. So basically what I said is that a very fantastic introductory paragraph has to contain 1, thesis statement, and 2, organization. I hope it makes sense. And we have seen that the thesis statement is like it summarizes the title. It summarizes the title, or it places much emphasis on the title. So in this essay, I would like to underscore, I would like to highlight 3 causes of teenage pregnancy in the communities around UC campus in Cape Coast. Whilst the title is Causes of Teenage Pregnancy in Cape Coast. You see that one? Now the second part is the organization of the essay. This is also the second part of the introductory paragraph, and it emphasizes what goes into the thesis statement. Yes, indeed. I want to highlight 3 causes of teenage pregnancies in the communities of University of University of Cape Coast campus in Cape Coast. Yes, but how am I going to raise my points, and how am I going to tackle them? So you are saying that this is also the second part of the introductory paragraph, and it emphasizes what goes into the thesis statement and the orderly manner they will be treated. I hope it makes sense. You are saying 3 causes of teenage pregnancy. How are these points are going to be treated is very important. That is what the organization look at it. How they are going to be organized. How the points are going to be treated one after the other. Are you going to treat them in descending order or ascending order? I hope it makes sense. So, over here, the writer only has to mention or list the points. The writer has to list the points under the organization. Trust me, all of these that I'm talking about falls under the introductory paragraph, right? It falls under the introductory paragraph. For instance, in this essay, I would like to underscore 3 causes of teenage pregnancy in the communities around University of Cape Coast campus in Cape Coast. That one is the thesis statement. Then the organization continues, starting with lack of or inadequate sex education. Lack of or inadequate sex education. You see that one? So the organization is placing emphasis on lack of or inadequate sex education as the first one to be treated, followed by curiosity, and end with poverty. So we could see that when you go to the body, we are going to start with lack or inadequate sex education. Then from there we tackled curiosity and we end with poverty. Look at this one also. In this essay, I would like to highlight 3 causes of teenage pregnancy in the communities around University of Cape Coast campus in Cape Coast. These are lack of or inadequate sex education, curiosity, and poverty, and they will be discussed in their orderly in an order of arrangement. and they will be discussed in their order of arrangement. Now, looking at what we have done so far, we could see that no matter how the case may be, right? No matter how the case may be, every introductory paragraph has to first tackle thesis statements. And the thesis statement, we pick the title, then we hit it again. You hit the title, and right after the thesis statement, then you come to the organization. The organization places emphasis on how you are going to treat the thesis statement in the body. So the organization says that, are you going to treat the thesis statement in an ascending order, or in a descending order, or in a chronological order? So however you are going to tackle the thesis statement in the body, you have to let us know in the organization under the introductory paragraph. I hope it makes sense. So we could see that these are lack of or inadequate sex education, curiosity, and poverty, and they will be discussed in their order of arrangement. Have you seen it? So the reader knows that you are going to first start with lack of or inadequate sex education, then from there you go to curiosity, and from there you end with poverty. So when you go to the body, you must not deviate. All right. Thank you. Once again, my name is Alexander Osei. Watch out for the next lecture. Bye-bye.